Hello, lovers. In my last video, I gave the men some tips that, things that the women wish that they will know or things that they will do so that we can have, better communication, a better relationship, and of course, better sex this year. So like I said last week, in my last video, that this time I'm going to be sharing some of the things that the men too want the women to know so that we can have a balanced equation and everybody can know their parts and then we can all work together to achieve that great relationship and great sex that we are looking forward to this year. So let me get right into it. You're welcome to Eve's Desire by Tiwa Says, and I am your pleasure coach. So the first thing is that the men want you to know that they have insecurities as well, So as much as women have insecurities, men have insecurities too, even though they don't like to show it. They just like to do bragados, So they would want the men to cut them some slacks, the women to cut them some slack sometimes, knowing that, okay, they are also human and they have their insecurities and they have things that, that may be worrying them or things they may be thinking about. And then, sometimes, especially in the bedroom, men also have their insecurities in the bedroom. Women think that, okay, it's only women that have insecurities about their body or about performance, but men have performance anxiety as well. So we, as women, please let us recognize this, and then it will help us in communicating better with the men. Okay, so they also have struggle expressing their emotions. We already know that men don't like to express emotions. They like to do hard guy, So as much as women, we women, I said in my last video that we like men to express themselves and say, and, because we like validation and reassurance for you to say that, okay, I love you, as much times as possible. But, men, they just feel like, okay, once I've told you that I love you once in a month, that's enough for the whole month. Or once a year, that's enough for the whole year. So this is them telling you that, okay, yes, they have issues with these things. So it's not like they are being deliberate about it, or it's not like they don't love you, because they still do acts to show that they love you. But then we'll still like to hear it. But, now you know that they have, problems with expressing their feelings and their emotions. Yes, we have heard you men, but then still try because we still want to hear it. We still want to know that, even though we know, we still want to hear you say it, and even though you show it sometimes, men prefer to show it in their acts of service, gifts, things you do, like, okay, I'm doing this for you. If I'm doing this for you, then you should know that I love you, Yes, we do, but then we'll still like you to say it. But okay, yes, we are acknowledging that you have issues around that area. Okay, so men would also like the women to know that they like to be appreciated as well. As much as women like to be appreciated for what they do, men too like to be appreciated, even for the little things. If your man does something, he goes out, he comes back, and he gets you some, no matter how little the thing is, show appreciation. And then not just showing appreciation in words like, oh, thank you and all that. No, let's do things that will show that, oh, they are appreciated for who they are and what they are and their role in our lives and for even being in our lives in the first place. So men like appreciation. Please, let's appreciate our men in little ways. Cook his best meal, surprise him with gifts and all that. Men like that as well. Okay, so we already know that men like respect. Of course, that's a thing. Even without saying, we know, without you telling us, we know that you like respect. So respect your man. They like to be respected, to be shown respect, that in the little things and in the big things, just respect your man. Don't talk to your man anyhow, although that does not mean the man too should talk to you anyhow. You don't have to raise your voice to talk. Those these little things that show, okay, I value your opinion, I value your place in my life, I value you as a man. They like that respect, they like to be valued. So please, let's show the men more respect this year. When a man feels respected, he's more receptive to the woman, and he's more inclined to do whatever the woman wants, or go to any length just to please that woman, because she's respecting him and he loves that, because they gloat in that. Everybody likes respect anyway, even the women like respect. Okay, so another thing the men would like women to know this year is that men, they want their personal space. They want that independence. Yes, you are a couple. Yes, you are in a relationship, and then you want to do stuff together. But then let's cut these men some slack. Let's give them some me time, If they say, okay, I need to, let me go and be with the boys, we have a game, we are going to do this, I want to see my guy and all that. Please, let's not take offense. I'll start thinking, he's going again, he's going to meet one woman somewhere, or he's leaving only me in the house, or whatever. That should be your cue for you to have your own personal time, It's not even just for the men, even as a woman as well. For anybody in a relationship, you need me time, especially if you are together, staying together, whether as a married couple or you are just as living lovers, or just, if you are basically staying together, then you need some me time. You need some time to yourself where you will not be together, because importantly, that relationship is only a part of your life. That is very, very important. Everybody should know that a relationship is only a part of your life. It's not a totality of your life. So you should have time to yourself to do other things that you love, other things that you like, meet other people, to meet your friends, to go out, to, fraternize, to do the things that you like, to do the hobbies that you like. Your partner does not have to like your hobby, and you don't have to like your partner's hobby. So that's the time for you people to, be separate and go and do your stuff, and then still come back together. The fact that you are doing things, separately does not mean that, there's anything wrong with the relationship. As a matter of fact, it even makes the relationship healthy, because, it shows that, okay, you can still be on your own, and then you still come back. It's a decision that you have made to be in a relationship with this person, but it does not mean that you should tie your whole life down to the person, because after a while, it will get boring, and then to be like, you both don't have a life of, of each other, of your own, and that's not so good. So please, let's respect the me time. Let everybody have me time, not just the men. But the men are saying that they need their me time. You should appreciate the fact that if they say, I need to step out, don't start frowning face. Give them that and let them go. They will come back, If it's today, they will come back. Okay, so men also like honesty. Everybody likes honesty. Nobody likes a dishonest person, or somebody who is going to be telling you lies and all that. But then it's funny that men are asking for honesty, because it's usually the men. It's usually the men that are not honest, but now they've said they want honesty. So please, be honest with your man. Be open. If you are going to be having communication, open communication, then you need to be honest with each other, because what's the point of communicating and then you're still lying? So please, let's be more open with our spouses and our men this year, so that we can understand each other better. Because if you are communicating and you are not being honest, you are not really communicating. You are just saying stuff. So it's not really, you are not passing a message across, and the person is not getting the message. So please, let's be more open with our communication, and let's be honest. Let's be honest. It is very, very key. Okay, so another thing the men would like the women to know this year is that they are not mind readers. I've said this severally in a lot of my videos. Men are not mind readers. If you want something from your man, say it, especially as it pertains to the other room. If your man is not pleasing you the way that you want to be pleased, then tell him. There's nothing wrong. Tell him that, no, I don't like it done this way. Why don't you do it this way? Even if you don't want to say, I don't like it done, because, okay, that may seem negative. But you could give hints like, okay, I would rather you do it this way, or why don't you do it this way? Or if it's not, let's even leave the bedroom. If it's not even about the bedroom, if you are not feeling so good, and the man is not a wizard now, he will not know what's on your mind. He will not know what's worrying you. So you need to be more open. You need to open your mouth. You need to communicate better. Okay, this is what's happening with me, and then, or you come home and then you have a sour attitude and all that, and the man is wondering, what happened again? What did I do? Did I do something this morning? I can't remember. It's really unfair. Why don't you just tell the man, this is what's happening. I had a bad day at work. Somebody annoyed me. This happened. Okay, so the person is even better, able to help you, or to encourage you, or to give you advice, as the case may be, or to even, love upon you and all that, because the person knows where you are coming from. He knows that, okay, yeah, this is what's wrong with her. Okay, this is what's happening. Okay, it's just a phase. Okay, she has this trouble, and he can even help with it. So please, let's be more open this year. Let's not keep quiet and now be using body language. No. The men want you to open your mouth and speak. Okay, so another thing that the men would want this year is for you to know that it is difficult for them to seek help. Men don't like asking for help. So sometimes when we say that, okay, is a man thing, or the man who, when they are doing their bragado, I'm a man, sometimes they are having a difficult time, but they don't want to say it because, it's the general, what would I say, it's the general belief or general acceptance or something that, oh, a man is strong and he can do anything and he doesn't need help and everything. But this is them saying that they actually do need help sometimes, but they find it difficult to ask because so that they don't seem less masculine than they are. So please, if you see your man struggling, he doesn't have to say it, as intuitive as we are, because we are intuitive as women. So if you see him struggling, don't say, Ikuku didn't tell me anything, what's my own? Let him be struggling until he opens his mouth, until he says, no, don't do that. If you see him struggling, just lend a helping hand. If he needs encouragement, give it to him. If you see he's having a bad day, give him a hug, encourage him, send him text, send him encouraging text, call him to check on him and all that, because men do need this encouragement as well. And they find it difficult to ask for help. So please take the cue. Even when they don't ask for it, but you see that they are struggling, please help them. Also, men like to be valued. They like to know that they are valued, because when a man feels valued, because most of the time, especially these days, most men don't feel valued. They just feel like, because we already have this stereotype that, okay, a man is supposed to do this, a man is supposed to do that. So you just take it as the norm. And then they feel so pressured that, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to be there for everybody, and yet I don't feel valued, nobody is valuing me. So please take the time to value your man. Make him feel valued, make him feel appreciated for the things that he does, or for the fact that he is even a man, and he's in a life, because they really need all those encouragement, because I know that it is tough being a man, because, you are pulled in several ways. This person is seeking your attention and help. That person is seeking your attention and help, help. People need help from home, the family and everything. So they are just pulled in several ways, even from work. So please just show them that they are valued. Let them know that they are valued and they are important, and whatever, input they are bringing in is appreciated, even if it's not much, even if it's little. Please let them know that, okay, they are appreciated and they are valued. The men would really like that this year. And all this is so that we can have, a better experience in our relationships, and then that will transfer to our sex life as well. Okay, so continuing, the men would like to be complimented. It's not only women that like compliments, even men like compliments. When you see your man, looking good and all that, or he has a new haircut, or he wears a new shirt or a new t-shirt, or, he's looking, put together, well put together, you should compliment him. Oh, you're looking nice today, and all that. That could be even all he needs to make his day, and he'll just be smiling throughout that day. Don't just do, don't just do as if, oh, he's wearing a new shirt, okay. Because we women like to be complimented. So why don't you compliment your man as well? The more you compliment, the more you receive as well. So please, let's compliment our men more, and let's praise them for whatever they do. Even if it's a small thing, you just, amplify it so that, they feel good about themselves. And in that way, they are even more willing to do more and bigger things, going forward. Okay, so I've said about respect. Men like respect, but a man also likes a woman who supports. That is key. A man likes a woman who supports. And when I say support, don't just readily go to finances, because, as much as that is good as well, because the world we are living in today, things are hard, and sometimes the man may not be able to carry all the load or all the burden. So the woman should be there to support financially, but you should also be there to support him emotionally, spiritually, and otherwise. Just give him his support that he needs, because a man needs support. Like I said, a man is, pulled in several ways, even at work, with the family, everything. A man is pulled in several ways. So he needs the woman to be his support and his peace. So when he's having a bad day and he comes back home, he knows that, oh, I'm coming to peace. Or he's having problems at work, or over an issue or a project or whatever, he knows he can come to you, and then you can give him some advice, or you can encourage him, you can motivate him and all that. So a man would like a woman who is a support in every aspect, in every aspect, so that he can stand firm, because they usually say that behind every successful man is a woman, and that is not just a cliche. It is actually true. A woman is a support for a woman. So please be his support. And that is all that I have for you today. I hope you've been taking notes. The men sent me to you. I hope you've been taking notes. Please don't just take notes. Let's put all this into practice so that we can have better relationships this year, have better sex, and everything will just be going smoothly and there will be no issues. So if there's anything that you think I didn't say here, and I'm talking to the men, just put it in the comment section. Let me know so that I can discuss it in my next video. And also don't forget to subscribe. Click that subscribe button now so you can get notifications when I come out with new videos and tips. And don't forget to like this video and also follow us on all our social media handles at The Eagle Online. And I'll be seeing you.